Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to do another acrylic pouring. That's just wet on the back from where I spritzed the back to tighten up the canvas. So just ignore that. This is a 12-inch round canvas. And we're going to try another Nautilus Pour. And since the last time I did one, I did confirm that it is Nate Bright Art that coined the term Nautilus Pour and came up with it. So, and he actually got a sneak peek at the last two that I did. And for my first times, not too bad. So thank you, Nate, if you happen to watch this. So the big canvas that I did that was red, black, silver, and white, and I can't even think of what to call it. When I quartered off the background and then did balloon kisses diagonally, Mom wasn't sure if she would like it or not. She hasn't seen it yet. It is done. I was going to take it down to them tomorrow. But since I did so well with my first two Nautilus pours, I'm probably jinxing myself now. But since I did so well with them, I wanted to try those colors with a Nautilus pour and see how it goes. So, I have Amsterdam Silver, Artist Loft Metallic Black, Artist Loft Mars Black, Artist Loft Metallic Red, Amsterdam Crimson? No, what do they call it? Carmine, Amsterdam Titanium White, and I think that covers all the colors. Now, I'm using my big split cup that I got and haven't used yet, so this is its Virgin Voyage. It has 8 slots. I'm only using 6 of them. But when I was pouring pieces in, you can't see it because it's all the way at the bottom. But there's a chunk of dry paint that fell in, and I can't reach it, not even with my tweezers. Might be able to get it with this. Let me see. I think it'll just break into littler pieces is my problem. So hopefully it doesn't fall in. If it does, I'll just pick it out because it will fall into the strainer. But hopefully it doesn't fall in. All right. Everything's together. I'm going to go ahead and put a pillow down. Just spinning it out just a little bit so that it fits the base of the strainer. And because these are freshly mixed, I'm going to pop the bubbles. Bubbled up the gesso. That's strange. It's a little off, isn't it? Let's move it this way. I think that's centered. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to put some flow extender down. I'm just using up some of my Artist Loft Mars Black. Since we're not trying to do any swipes or cells or anything like that, I don't have to worry about the black eating up the paint. So this is just to help move the paint along. soft spin. Let's do another soft spin there. And actually, add a little bit of a gouge right there. All right, let's go ahead and do the pour. Now that I've made an absolute mess. All right, let's spread this out a bit. I was worried it was going to be too muddied, but look at it now. Oh, wow. I don't want to have to spin it more, but I've got too much paint in the middle. Oh, that spin did well. That did well. Let's spin it again. All right, let's go ahead and pull it up. I think I see a cat hair. I don't want to spin it too hard because I don't want to lose this red spiral here. I think we're going to have to leave it at that, let it dry, see what happens. But let's go ahead and torch it, and then I'll bring you guys in for a closer look. So I'm going to start you off in the middle here, and we're going to follow this red spiral right here as it's going out into the black. Lots of metallic in it. So I'm curious as to how it's going to dry. I was starting to get some cells right there, but it looks like those are going to go away because of the Mars Black. But I think that's okay. Here's a finished picture. We are going to redo this spiral. However, this is still drying. I can't really scrape it because it's partially dried. And so that would ruin the surface. So I need to let it dry all the way so that I can peel it off and start over. But I ended up, the more I thought about it, I didn't like these big black circles that came up, and that's due to the Mars Black. I thought because it was underneath I'd be fine, but I lied. It's also got some red speckling in here, but that's not as bad. That doesn't drive me as crazy. They're tiny. But we're going to do this again, and we're going to do only 4 colors rather than 6. Yeah, I had 6. I think the spiral will be more defined with the less colors. So, putting this to the side so it can finish drying. And putting the new frame up. I can't talk anymore. It's a little uneven, isn't it? I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. So, the colors that we're doing are Amsterdam Oxide Lamp, Oxide Black. Oxide and Lamp are 2 different blacks. This is Oxide Black, Amsterdam Silver, Amsterdam Titanium White, and then Artist Loft Crimson. So those are our 4 colors. I need to go ahead and put the middle down and then the rest. I soaked the back, so it's still tightening. You can see all the bubbles. It's freshly made. We're just going to go ahead and put all of the rest down. Just going ahead and getting as much of the bubbles as I can. This is the rest of the white from yesterday. Got just a little bit more to spread. Let's go ahead, put the strainer down. Looks pretty good. I may have this a little too full, but that's all right. Here we go. This is much better. right, let's go ahead and spin it out some. Ooh, I'm liking this. Spin it in the other direction. I'm not seeing my silver a lot. I alternated the colors because I thought that would help, but ooh, that's gorgeous. I'm going to spin it just a little bit to flatten that out. Yeah, it's definitely prettier with less colors. All right, let's fix the middle. I'm going to do a balloon kiss. Get the cat fur off of it. I think she's going to love this version. Let's bring y'all in for a closer look. I accidentally turned off the recording. So, starting in the middle, that's the balloon kiss there. Fixed it beautifully. And the spiral is hard to follow, so we'll just kind of go around in a circle. It's almost feathery. I think that is gorgeous. Here's a dry picture. Just doing a video version of the finish on this Nautilus pour. I did a resin pour again, and I realized in the last video I kept saying rosin, and that's because of the song Rosin Up Your Bow. So that's why I keep screwing that up. But I've resined it, and I just wanted to show all the sparkle, which you can't get in the picture. I'm actually not sure how well it's showing up in the video because of all the reflection. The only thing I don't like is when I went to clean it before putting the resin on it, the red smeared. So you can see where it smeared some. And I'll just have to remember in the future not to clean it in that way unless I've used oil. I'll just have to dust it off next time. But there's the finished product. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.